You say something about embodiment, and I'm asking the question because I've had and I'm still having, awakening, which come in the form of an experience, and sometimes it's very subtle. It's not. It's almost nothing, but I know it in me. I just know it.
Yes.
And but what seems to be more important at that time, and I'm using words, but it's not really.
Let's try.
Yeah. It's even the word how is not what I want to ask, but how to allow that to really take over. Because it's one thing to be awakened, even enlightened, but it's another, it seems to be something not different, but to really allow it to just take over your whole life, no matter what.
Right.
And I found that sometimes, because it's also very subtle, it doesn't make noise, it's really so small inside. So, and when I say small, I don't mean small in the sense of it's nothing. It's actually everything. But it's so subtle, and then I have uncertainty that are coming up. And so I just wanted to bring that to you.
The difficult thing to accept is that we cannot do it. And yet we have to do something about it. What we can do is make ourselves available. And we are making ourselves available by reminding ourselves to connect. Whenever we become aware how the attention is all over the place except here now, that we find a way to just come home and let go. That much we can do. In that way, we are making ourselves available. And then it may start to happen, what you were describing, that suddenly, maybe when you consciously are doing that, but sometimes out of the blue, suddenly, all is perfect. You are at ease, at peace, effortlessly. And then the mind comes again. And there we go again. Then I think, what can I do that this is not happening? And you cannot do anything directly. You can just indirectly make yourself available. And it's extremely rare that conscious touch is there and it just stays. It seems with Ramana Maharshi, it just happened like this. People think he was some of his devotees think that was the end of his story. No. But the uniqueness of him was he didn't even search for it, and then suddenly in one stroke he connected so deeply with another aspect that he didn't lose it anymore. But it was not that his story was finished there, his story started. And from there it blossomed and unfolded. But this is very rare. For nearly all of us, what you describe is happening. Then suddenly there are those moments. You're there effortlessly. And then it goes again. And then we may think, what did I do wrong? Why did it go away again? But you didn't do anything wrong. It was just not time that you could stay there. Your psychophysical manifestation has also to be ready that you can stay there, that you can be consciously in touch with your essence, because the energy you are manifesting keeps on increasing and becomes stronger and stronger, and somehow you have to be ready for that. Otherwise, your nervous system will not be capable to deal with it, and somebody goes crazy or dies. So it's in a way also a security thing that you are being yanked out of it again. And don't think, when this is happening, what did I do just right before it happened? And then try to repeat it and think, that's how I'm doing it. It's happening like this. It's when you basically, sincerely opening up in that direction, it will start to happen, as you describe. It will slowly happen more often. Sometimes it will stay for longer. And when it goes, when you don't feel that touch anymore, then don't think, oh my God, something went wrong. But rather, just look at that as an inspiration. Look at this experience with the attitude, thank you very much for that moment of grace. That opens your heart. And then come back to your job. And when you see your attention going all over the place, as good as you can, you bring it back and relax. That much we have to do, but that's all we can do. You can do it with self-inquiry, you can do it with vipassana, you can do it with devotion, you can do it as a yogi, you can do it in any way. You know, in your own totally unique way. But that much somehow we are asked to do. In that way we keep on making ourselves available, and if you keep on doing that, the day may come that your attention simply goes so deep that it doesn't go away. But we cannot do that. It's not that somehow we have to learn the magic trick and then we can do it.
In everything you said, what struck me is the word availability. I just feel it's the most important thing you just said.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Great. Don't worry. Just keep going. It's all right. In the beginning, when I was with Amma, I always thought she should do something. I'd been doing for 12 years all kinds of things before I came to her. And then there was that crazy mystic, there was such an intensity there that was, now, boom. Nothing happened. And then I used to go after her, do something, make something happen. It was a real pain in the bum. Also, had read all those stories of gurus giving things to disciples. She always said, hey, just work a little more, making it dangling in front of my nose, giving me the feeling, oh, it's just round the corner. And once when I was really again after her, come on, it would be so easy for you to just poof. Then she said, what you are doing, it feels like you have to climb a tree. And what you are asking me is always to pick you up and put you on top of the tree. That's not the point why we are here. I'm not going to do that. You have to do the climbing yourself. The difference that you do it with my help is wherever you get, I'm already there. And when you have a bit difficulties to get to the next branch, I'm standing there, putting my hands that you can stand into it and get easier up. I'm in front of you, taking your hand, help you to get to the next branch. But I'm not going to do the climbing for you. You have to do that yourself. I mean, it's a metaphor. We don't have to get anywhere. But it feels like a job. And our making ourselves available, that's what we can do. But that much we are asked to do. That's the game of becoming human.